Here we have a game from WildCat 8 versus Lila Chess 0 ID 330, and I let them play the Benoni, which rises after the moves d4, knight f6, c4, c5 and d5, and after the move e6 we are in the Benoni-Defense. And let's see how Lila handles this. We have the move knight c3, d6, knight f3, g6, e4, bishop 2, g7, pawn takes, bishop takes, and bishop to f4 attacking the pawn on d6, but now knight to c6 just offering this pawn, which WildCat 8 takes. Now we have the move queen to a5. The threat is knight takes e4, so the bishop returns to d2, getting rid of the pin, and now knight to b4, threatening a fork, so knight to b5. Now white is threatening a fork. We have this rook to c8. Again now black is threatening the e4 pawn. Now knight to g5, not only defending the pawn but also threatening the bishop on e6. Rook c6 attacking the queen gives a check on b8, and now we have the move bishop c8. And now the mistake in the game, the really materialistic engine WildCat 8 takes on a7, which is a mistake. Better was to play the queen to e5, and after check, king f8, just normal development, attacking the queen here, attacking the queen again, counter-attacking the queen, this check, and now exchanging queens. Black will be up a pawn. Here black attacks the e4 pawn, white will be up a pawn, but black has a lot of compensation for it. Black has the bishop pair, and yeah, the white knight cannot move here. This knight also cannot move, so it's quite a good playable position for both sides. But we have the move knight takes a7, which is forking the bishop and the rook, and now castles. Now knight takes rook, b takes c6, and now queen f4. The queen helps out to the defense, and now knight to h5. Well, the threat was bishop to g4 or some bishop discovery on the queen, so the queen moves. Now the queen is attacked, counter-attacking black's queen, and now c takes b4 and queen d2. Now we have the move rook to d8, attacking the queen again, bishop to d3 blocking, and now bishop h6 attacking the knight. The queen is also attacking the knight here, and yeah, white will lose this knight because it's pinned. After f6 white loses this knight. White has now a rook versus two pieces, and this is most of the time better for the player with the two minor pieces against the rook. Now we have the move bishop g4 attacking the rook, f3 attacking the bishop, bishop e6 attacking the c4 pawn, because the bishop is pinned on the d file, so the queen moves out of the pin and defends the c4 pawn. We now have rook a8 threatening queen takes a8, b3 defending, and now the bishop returns to this strong diagonal, crossing all the way to the queen side. This is a monster piece. Here Lila is really playing very good chess here. Now we have the move c5, because the threat was queen to e5. Now we have c5, bishop to c3, g4 attacking the knight, knight f4, and h captures g5. Now queen captures c5, bishop c4, trading pieces, and now the bishop returns again, and now the threat of queen e5 is unavoidable. White has to give up the exchange now, and after this all is over, because black is just a piece up for not much compensation. Yeah, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 against 4 pawns, but this is a winning position for black, so WildCat 8 lost this game in the Benoni-Defense. So see you next time and have a nice day. Ciao.